welcome back. This is Golden IDS. This is apologise for an extremely long time between these parts as I venture back inside Luigi's mansion. Now basically the problem was that I lost a save file before the final boss. I then started all over again, lost that save file, started again, that memory card got corrupted, and I managed to find a memory card with it and start all over again. So I'm back. Nothing will stop me from taking this game. I managed to actually do this just today, all today, and my Kingdom Hearts 2, my Kingdom Hearts 1, sorry, finale. So all of it got nicely recorded today, so I'm quite happy with that. I'll probably be more hyper in this one. So yeah. Sorry about that, wrong way. Why have I only got 80 hearts? So this obviously wasn't ready. So, just to run through, this is a different save file, so I probably will be a lot better than what I was on my other one. The only problem is I have is this for the UK version of the game. So for the European version of the game, for some bizarre reason, you cannot. That's the wrong room. I think there's a large. There are some coins which you can keep getting and keep getting and keep getting no matter what, which is always handy when you lose coins as well. But you really want to make sure your currency's in notes so you don't drop too much. But anyway, as I was saying, you know what? I can't remember what I was saying. I don't believe I just did that. Oh well. I know that annoys me when you just cut off halfway through and you forget what you're saying. But yeah. If someone, I can always just post what I was thinking or whatever. That memory train is lost into the deep. Okay, so then I've got better at a lot of things. Like I've got, I'll caught quite a few ghosts with a gold portrait frame. To catch things in gold portrait frame, all you need to do is just catch the ghost without losing 10 health. I think it is. If you see some guy called Clone Wars 08 or Clone Wars in his name, because I'm terrible with names. He's the dude on Luigi's Mansion, so, you know, if he comments down here, you can trust pretty much what he says, and anything he says is, you know, at one point we were considering doing a joint redux of this, but I didn't have the time at that point, and it just takes a long time to do, and it's better than start having a joint walkthrough where one guy isn't doing it. You know, may as well have the other guy who just, I don't know. Anyway. Firstly, I'm not so good with large joint walkthroughs unless it's just a take the mick walkthrough, which like lasts for like 8 parts or something. Like Pokemon Channel walkthrough, which is going to be on our main channel account. So yeah, we've made it here. Finally. Let's turn the handle. Shakingly. And he opens it really quickly. Now, before you actually complete this here, you bear in mind there's a lot of good stuff. Gem there, which will bump that count up to 7. Those are worth, I forget how much they're worth. You also go over to here, put those 2 out, so you will get a gold bar for 1, and loads of money and coins for the other. That gold bar you want to try and get anyway, because it's pretty valuable. If you go over here, you can... Oh, for goodness sake. He just keeps auto-aiming at the back, so auto-aiming at the dodgy enemy. I can't get that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's something in there. But if there's something in there, correct me if I'm wrong. Let's try this one over here. As I said, you can't get too close to it, otherwise the fight starts. Anyway, bearing in mind I'm not too good at this fight, and I won't be getting a gold in this fight. Let's go. Let's go defeat King Boo. I could stare at my Mario painting for hours. It's true what they say about fine art. It takes utterly refined sensibilities to truly appreciate it. The way you plead for help, Mario, I find it so satisfying. Perhaps that is merely because I remember how much trouble you've caused me in the past. Seriously. Though, who would actually believe that mansions get given away in contests? Talk about stupid. What do they feed you, Mario Brothers, anyway? Global soup? Your brother came all the way just to get turned into a painting. It's just terrific. However, this Mario painting looks lonely. I must have a Luigi painting as well, then my gallery will truly be complete. Blah ha ha! I am not afraid of you, fool. I fear only that infernal Poltergeist 3000 you carry on your back. Stupid machine. But I am king among boos, I swear it. I shall fear no mere house-claiming device. I must say, I despise that way you sloop de whoop. I'm a fire in my laser. Whoop sloop. And so on. Vacuum all my friends. Don't imagine that I'll flee. I'll fight like a true boo. Now join your brother inside the painting. Wait a second. That's Bowser. What in the name of anything is Bowser doing here? Annoying, annoying. Ah! And so it begins. So it's Bowser the final boss. Looks like he's got a bit of a neck cramp. This never happened. Mario was never transported to an alternate dimension where he would fought things like this. Luigi's just been out of the limelight for too long. Anyway, there's no way that fire is dodgeable, so don't try and dodge it. These dodge them at all costs, I warn you. Then pick them up, like so, and aim them when he does that at his head, before he blasts fire. And then of course watch out when he runs at you, because that is very annoying. He'll also try to suck you in. Yeah, he'll also try and hit you with his tail when you get too far behind him. Of course if you go too far away he'll do this. So what you want him to do is do this. So you can grab it and blast it at him, although that doesn't always work as I said. Oh gosh, run away. Yeah, sometimes you just want to leave it. It doesn't matter how long this fight takes you, it's how much health you lose, which determines the thing. Basically, 2 of these hits will lose you. Okay, and here's the boom. So yes, it isn't, whatever. And then the head will also, the disembodied head will also shoot ice at you. So make sure you're constantly moving. Because if you don't constantly move, you will get screwed over. Of course, King Boo isn't going to give over just this easily. There is plenty of things he can do to make this fight a lot harder. As you remember, fire makes things hot, so can it? Make sure they're pretty much stopped when you get them. Otherwise, it can hurt you, even though you technically shouldn't do. Don't know, it sounds like he's saying marmalade in some really weird fashion. Anyway, luckily I'm doing pretty well on this. Yeah, he puts his head back to front. That's when you need to run, because he will hurt you when he runs into you. Pretty much the same as any boss, he will hurt you. Turns his head around again, and now we're gonna go for this again. The annoying thing is each time those things disappear, we lose a lot. Okay, he'll jump, which is a big problem. As you see there, took us off 10 HP. The annoying thing about that is now I've lost the chance of the gold. However, I can still get silver if I don't get hurt any more than I already got hurt, which is asking quite a lot. There we go. Yeah, oh, I knew that was going to happen. There we go, 28. So as I said before, run. As long as you just keep running away from him, you'll be fine, because that will initiate his roll. If you get too close to him, you can really be in trouble. This fight is about long range, hence the fact you've got something called a poltergeist, really. And that should do that. And this should end this trivial fight of King Boo. He's very hard if you're not careful, though. You know, it's unless. Oh no! There we go. As I said, and there's a crystal. There's a crown which will also count as a gem. And there we go. The boss is quite difficult, but you need to just remember to just keep your wits about you and don't do something. As the whole game is about, if you don't feel comfortable sucking the ghost up, it's time are. So it's health and coins over your ability, over how fast you catch them. So if you're going to get hurt or in harm's way, get the heck out of there. Sod the ghost, just as long as you make it out alive, because otherwise you'll be constantly losing coins and such. So that is the end of this part of Luigi's Mansion. Doesn't used to say that, but there we go. I'll see you in part 2 of the finale.